Hello children. In today's lecture we are going to discuss about the importance of the pH value in different fields and about the salts we are going to discuss. Okay. So here we are going to discuss about how pH plays crucial role in various aspects of our daily life, from health to agriculture and industry. So some things we are going to discuss here. So especially here in your book it is mentioned that usually our body works in the pH range of 7 to 7.8, that is the range. Okay, and if this pH varies from this value, so definitely we are going to get affected by that changes. Okay, for example, in the rainwater, if the pH value is less than 5.6, as you already know, if it is actually neutral, water is neutral, its pH value is 7. So 7 to 7.8 is okay. So if it is going nearer to 5.6, that is, it is becoming acidic in nature. So if this type of rains are flowing, they are known as acid rains. They are not at all good for our health. So if this type of rainwater that enters into the river, definitely the survival of the aquatic life inside the water, rivers, it is very difficult to exist. So we need to protect our environment from these kind of changes. So here some other interesting things are given. So acids in the other planets. So if you observe, Venus is made up of thick white and yellowish clouds. Okay, and which is made up of sulfuric acid. Okay, do you think life can exist in this type of planet? So it is very difficult if the atmosphere is containing the sulfuric acid. We cannot live in that type of atmosphere. Okay, this is proven in the research. Okay, and what about the pH value of the soil in your backyard? So how to find out the type of the soil? For example, different soils will have different types of nature. So how to test the type of the soil? Okay, depending upon the type of the soil also, what type of plants will grow in that particular field, those things will be decided. So to test the type of soil, interesting activity is given over here. So what they are asking, just collect the sample of soil and you mix that in water. Okay, and you filter it, then you collect that water and you test with the this one. Okay, you test with the universal indicator, and you can find the color change in that particular indicator, and you can identify whether the soil is acidic or basic. Okay, now depending upon that, if it is more acidic, then you have to neutralize it, and for that we are having you can use lime, CaCO3, these things you can add in the soil and you can make it balanced. So some techniques are used like that. Okay. Oh. So other thing, pH in our digestive system. So usually what happens, you know that stomach produces hydrochloric acid. This helps in the digestion of our food. Okay, it itself generates the hydrochloric acid, and sometimes what happens, if indigestion problem is there, stomach will produce more acid, and then you will feel that pain and stomach pain, irritation, these things you can observe. So to avoid this one, what you have to do, you have to neutralize the excess acid using the magnesium hydroxide, a mild base, milk magnesia. It is named as milk magnesia. Usually we take Eno kind of thing. So it helps in balancing or neutralizing that acidic nature in our stomach, and you will get relieved with that indigestion problem or that sore throat kind of things. These will be rectified by using these mild bases. Okay. Here another interesting thing you can find, in this causes tooth decay. So how tooth decays happens? Usually in decay starts when the pH in the mouth lower than 5.5. If it is becoming more acidic, then tooth decay will be starting. How this happens is, Basically, our enamel, you know that our teeth is having a layer, protecting layer, that is known as enamel. And how that enamel is made? Calcium hydroxyapatite. So crystalline form of calcium phosphate is the enamel. Okay, and it is the hardest substance in the body. Okay, and it does not dissolve in the water also. So what happens to this one? So if this your pH inside your mouth is below 5.5 due to the acidic nature, this enamel will be disrupted. Okay, and that is not at all good for your teeth. The enamel gets corroded when you are having more acidic nature, more pH is around 5.5. And how it forms is due to bacteria present in the mouth that produces acids. By whatever the acids those are produced in your mouth, they will degradation of sugar and food particles remaining in the mouth after eating. All these are the problems. So how to rectify this problem? You have to clean your mouth after eating food and using toothpastes, okay, which are generally basic and salty in nature. They will neutralize the excess acid inside your mouth, and that will you can prevent the tooth decay. Okay, that is also very important issue that has to be addressed. Here I would like to mention some other interesting issues also. In the human body, blood pH value is 7.35 to 7.45 pH value of the blood. So any deviation that can lead to the serious health issues. So doctors can identify the change in your pH value of the blood, and they can identify or rectify the problems that are occurring. Okay, and another thing, digestion. So stomach acid has a pH of 1.5 to 3.5 usually, which helps in the food digestion, and it kills the harmful bacteria in your stomach also. But if there is some variation, just now we discussed about that one, if more acidic nature is getting inside your stomach, you have to balance it with the neutralizing process. Okay, and tooth decay also. Usual mouth you have pH is 5.5. So if it is more acidic, if it is reduced, then definitely you have to take action. This happens because of the bacterial action. And what about the agriculture? Soil. So okay, soil pH affects the plant growth. Acidic soil, usually if it is the acidic soil, your pH value will be less than 6. Okay, and how to treat this one? You can add a lime to soil. So what is lime? CaCO3 you have to add to the soil, then it becomes neutralized. For example, if it is alkaline soil, if pH is greater than 8, it becomes alkaline soil. So you can be treat it by using gypsum. Gypsum is nothing but CaSO4, calcium sulfate. So it is important for fertilizers and water used in the irrigation. Okay, and coming to the food and beverages, preservatives. Many food items use acids to prevent spoilage. This you know. So what type of acids we use? We use citric acid and vinegar for storage of the food. Okay, and what about the fermentation? pH of the yogurt, cheese and pickles is controlled to enhance the taste and preservation. Okay, and baking soda reacts with the acids to produce carbon dioxide, which making cakes fluffy. You know, I hope you all like the cakes. So how that fluffiness is coming? So you add baking soda, that is sodium bicarbonate, that will be added, that reacts with the acids to produce carbon dioxide. Because of this chemical reaction, we are able to see that fluffiness in the cake. Okay, coming to medicine and healthcare. Medicines, antacids, like just now we discussed, right? Magnesium hydroxide. It is used to neutralize the excess stomach acid to treat the acidity. And what about the pH sensitive drugs? Some medicines work only within a specific pH range in the body. And urine and blood tests, doctors check pH to diagnose diseases like diabetes and kidney problems. Okay, now coming to industries. For example, if you consider water purification, drinking water should have the pH value around 6.5 to 8.5 to be safe. And cosmetics and skincare shampoos, soaps and creams are pH balanced to avoid skin irritation. You should take care about this also. And coming to textile and paper industries, pH is controlled by dyeing and paper manufacturing processes. So these all in our daily life, how the pH value is taken care in manufacturing and in medicine, healthcare, food, beverages, agriculture, human body, like this, these things are discussed here. Here one interesting aspect is given. It is all about nettle plant. Okay, Artica dioica. A natural defense mechanism is there in this plant. So what is this? A nettle plant is a herbaceous plant known for its stinging hairs that release chemicals causing irritation and pain when touched. So it is protecting itself by this type of nature. So this plant is commonly observed in the forests, roadsides and gardens also. So how it is defending itself is, whenever it is having a tiny hair-like structures, they are known as trichomes on its leaves and stem also. When touched, these break and inject a mixture of chemical irritants. Okay, and they include formic acid, histamine, acetylcholine and serotonin. All these chemicals are released. So whenever because of this one, what happens, because of the formic acid, you will feel burning sensation, and because of the histamine, it triggers an allergic response, itching and swelling also. So acetylcholine intensifies the pain sensation, and serotonin increases the irritation and prolonging the burning effect. See how it is protecting itself from touching by others. It may be it is protecting itself from the herbivores as well as insects also. So effects of nettle stings on human, you can observe that burning and itching sensation, redness and swelling and temporary discomfort, all will happen if you touch that plant. So how to avoid this? So nature provides neutralization options also for this one. So dog plant leaves commonly found near nettles itself, that is helpful in neutralizing this process. So you have to wash with the cold water, and you can apply baking soda or aloe vera gel, then you will get relieved. So this is also example of acidic nature that is shown by this nettle plant to protect itself. So it is a natural defense mechanism that is given by God to this particular plant. So here another interesting aspect, common naturally occurring acids are given here. You can observe vinegar, right? Vinegar. What is this vinegar? CH3COOH. It is known as acetic acid, right? And what are the uses and effects used in food preservation and the cooking, right? Okay. And coming to lemon, orange, citrus fruits, right? In that you will find citric acid. So why we use lemon, orange, citric fruits? They add sour taste used in food and medicine also. And tamarind, usually we use in the cooking process, right? Why it is having the acidic nature is, it is having tartaric acid inside it. Okay, C4H6O6. Okay, and it is used in the baking powder and food industry. Tamarind you are using, and sour milk and curd. So you can see sour milk and curd. So what it will have? Lactic acid. Okay, it helps in the digestion, gives sour taste to yogurt. What about tomatoes? So tomato, it is having oxalic acid. So C2H2O4. It can form kidney stones in excess consumption. So that's why doctors will recommend, if you are having kidney stones, they suggest not to eat much tomato. Okay, and coming to apple is also natural occurring acid. So it is having malic acid inside it, C4H6O5. It gives tartness used in the food flavoring, right? Grapes and wines, it is also having tartaric acid, C4H6O6. Acts as an oxidant, antioxidant and preservative, grapes and wines. And tea and coffee, they are also they are having tannic acid. It contributes to bitterness and astringency. Okay, spinach, this also contains oxalic acid. Okay, and ant sting, that is also having formic acid, HCOOH, causes irritation and pain because of that sting. Everybody will feel this one. And bee venom, so methonic acid, okay, causes burning sensation and the inflammation. Like this, here some naturally occurring acids are discussed. You can observe all these acids in your daily lives. Okay, now we discuss this questionnaires. So first question, you have two solutions, A and B. The pH of solution A is 6 and pH of the solution B is 8, right? Which solution has more hydrogen ion concentration? Which of this is acidic and which one is basic? So you already know the basic condition. What is that? So for example, first solution A, pH is 6, right? So it is having higher concentration of hydrogen ions, H plus ions, than the solution B. Solution B is having pH 8, right? Because lower power pH value indicates the higher acidity. So this is having the higher acidity, solution A. Okay, and A is acidic in nature while solution B is basic in nature. Next, second question. What effect does the concentration of H plus ion have on the nature of the solution, right? So the concentration of the hydrogen ion determines whether the solution is acidic nature or basic or neutral, right? So H plus concentration means more H plus concentration means less pH value. More H plus concentration, that means less pH value. This makes the solution acidic in nature. Similarly, lower H plus concentration gives higher pH value, high pH value, and this makes the solution basic or alkaline. That is the answer. Question. Third question. Do basic solutions also have H plus aqueous ions? If yes, then why are these basic, right? So this is the question. Yes, basic solutions also contain H plus ions, but in a much lower concentration compared to OH ion solutions. You have to be very careful. So in basic also you can find H plus and OH minus, both can exist, but compared to H plus, OH is much greater in concentration. So concentration of the hydroxide ion is higher than that of the concentration of the H plus, and this resulting in a pH greater than 7. Last question. Under what soil condition do you think a farmer would treat the soil of his fields with quicklime or slaked lime or chalk or calcium carbonate, right? So just now we discussed about this one. Farmers treat soil with quicklime, slaked lime or chalk when the soil is too acidic. So if the soil is acidic, you need to balance it with the bases, right? So these substances are basic and they help neutralize excess acidity, improving the soil conditions for crop growth. So this is the solution for these questions.